Hello, this is Svetlana Shepitsina, and this tutorial is about managing views with Angular UI router in WebStorm application. I'm using Vim and WebStorm remap shortcuts during my work. All of them you can find at my Google Plus profile. In our previous application messages, we used to manage our views with Angular ng route, and in application profile we are organizing interface with UI router library, and it provides a lot of extra control in our views. For example, we can use nested views. We have possibility to use multiple views on the same page, have multiple views that control a single view, and as you can see, I click on About. Here is our view profile About, and when we click on Edit, we are redirecting to child view Edit. It's nested view to About profile. And in order to use UI router library, we need to install it, and we can do it with Bower. Just insert a line Bower install Angular UI router save to your terminal and click Enter. After that, we need to link the UI router library to the view. It's our index. Here is this line script, and in our main TypeScript file app, we need to inject the UI router, here it is, as the dependency to our module, in this case profile. And after that, we can, instead of using ngView like we used to do in our index razor view, we have ngView here, and now instead of ngView we will use UI view, and all templates that we create in our routes, in our states, template URL will be nested to our UI view. And in order to create states, we use profile method config, and we provide a methods state provider and URL router provider, and with state provider we create our states. And in first example, we create a state profile, and we assign property abstract to true. It means that our view profile is going to be abstract, and abstract route cannot be activated by itself. Why we do it? We just don't want to show empty view on our page, and our abstract view profile will be wrapper for all our nested views. And here is our template profile, and inside template profile we provide a name of our states, like your profile about edit, using UI sref syntax. And in first state, abstract state profile, we give you a URL profile and template URL that will be passed to our UI view. And UI view is controlled by by index controller. We assign it using ng controller to this view, and we don't need to provide it here, since it's our main controller and we already assign it to div. And our next state, it's state about. When we click on about, you can see here URL profile about. Here is profile about in UISRef. And since we provide our abstract state here, we don't need to mention it before about in URL, just about. And template URL profile about HTML, we can open it. Here it is. And next, our state profile about edit. Like about view nested to profile view, it's named child view, and we use syntax dot to nest to make our view nested. It means that view after dot is nested to previous view. And here is our edit view, and when we click on edit, we see this URL. We have URL just edit, since we assign profile about in name of state, and here we have a controller because edit view is managed by another controller, it's edit controller. And we give a template, our file profile about edit, everything easy and similar to ng road. The difference is that we can create nested roads, the main difference. And when we make any changes on our page to one of views, all another views stay. We change only this view, and all another views stay static. We can click on different views. So we can, for example, if we wish to add another view inside of photos, and that view will can contain another view that can be editable. Everything is that's possible to do with UI router, Angular UI router. And besides states that I showed, everything another is similar. And also we can create a default URL to manage events that happen outside the scope of our states. And we can do it using URL router provider. And here is a line for our default URL, URL router provided, method otherwise. And then we give a path, a view that we wish to be open when user give any non-existent URL. For example, if I delete everything and click enter, it will be profile about. In any case, it will be profile about. And also with URL router provider, we can use method when, and I have a template when. With method when, we can make redirection from any non-existent URL, but that we can define name of this URL. And with URL router provider function when, we need to assign two parameters. First, it's URL that we want to predict that a user can make typo or just to be open, and we want to redirect to a particular view. And here is our view that we want to redirect to. And for example, if I type test, enter, and we have open profile details. and it's also a very useful feature that we can apply using Angular UI router. And as you can see, your UI router supports everything that ng-route can do, plus it has many extra features useful for large application. It's like a lot of extra control in our views, and everything that I showed today, it's a really small part of Angular UI router, and it is very powerful and gives you extra control for your application views and when you want to create a really large application. And that's it for today. Thank you. Bye bye.